A 36-year-old mother of three is making history in Atlantic Canada for being the first person from the region to qualify as an individual for the CrossFit Games. Colleen McQuaid took up CrossFit 4 years ago, only 8 weeks after giving birth to her third child. Now she's headed to Wisconsin to compete against the fittest people in the world. Just reading that makes me tired. Colleen joins us now from St. John. Hi, Colleen. You just started CrossFit a few years ago, and here you are going to the best in the world. How did you take this up?
How did I start?
Yeah.
Well, I always played sports, and I had a friend, the owner actually, that I ran into her and thought I should probably get back in shape after having my third baby. I was big into ball hockey, and we had nationals coming up that summer. So I thought I would, do something to get me back in shape. But I did one workout, and I was hooked. So
I've heard
my sister and her husband do it, and my husband does it.
Sorry to interrupt. I've heard that about CrossFit, that if you're into physical fitness and you try this, it's quite addictive. But you've taken it to a new level. Was there a point where it became much more of a much more than just exercise for you?
I had a goal of eventually making it to the games. I thought maybe by the time I hit the next age bracket at 40 that maybe I would make it. But I guess once I made it to the games, and it was, kind of took it to a different level.
So you have 3 boys, right? You're a physiotherapist. So you've got a lot going on, and we're looking at some pictures here of them. They look fantastic. And how do you fit time in to be a competitive athlete when being, a working mom with 3 kids, that's busy to start with?
Yes, I do most of my workouts. Well, I always have at lunch, on my lunch break. And being my own boss, I can kind of make my lunches to suit how I can work out. And then on the weekends, we involve the kids. So we bring the kids to CrossFit on Saturdays, and my husband and I would work out together. And on Sundays, right now, I've been doing a lot of running and biking and swimming, and we try to involve the kids as much as we can. So I swam across the river a couple times, and my husband and my mom and my stepdad were all in the kayaks with the kids and cheer me on, and there for safety as well. And if we do a track workout, we'll bring the kids, and they can participate as well, and just try to involve them as much as we can. But I try to get my workouts in at lunch hour through the week so that my evenings belong to the kids' activities, soccer and baseball right now.
Yeah, sounds like a very active family, and obviously they're picking up those messages from you, watching you do that, all positive reinforcement for them. Tell us about Samantha Briggs. I gather she's an idol of yours, but you're going to be competing against her.
Yes. I might just be watching her. I don't know. No, it's pretty amazing. It still seems like a dream, but it's pretty amazing to be able to compete alongside of her, as well as many of the other athletes that have been competing for a while. So it'll be quite the experience. So I'm just honored to be there, I guess.
She's kind of like the Wayne Gretzky of CrossFit?
To me, yeah. I always admired her because she was the same age as me and competed against the 18 to 34-year-old age group and did very well. So she's pretty amazing. It'll be pretty neat to compete alongside her.
So for people who are not familiar with the sport, it sounds like you don't know what you're going to be doing until just before. Tell us a bit about that. How can you get ready for something like that?
That's what, I guess you're preparing for the unknown. That's what CrossFit's all about. I actually love that surprise factor about CrossFit. I love just showing up. The finals where they just announce it is always my favorite part of competitions locally. I mean, we're training all year, so the tough thing about CrossFit is there's so many things to train for. So you think you get good with one thing, and then you forget, I haven't done rope climbs for a couple of weeks. I got to do those. So yeah, there's a lot of elements in CrossFit to train for. And I've been with a coach from Quebec City. She's been programming for me and trying to fit everything in, I think, through the week. So they always bring something out of the CrossFit Games too that we've never done before. So that's the fun part. You should just be fit and be able to do it.
That's fantastic. Well, good luck next week in Wisconsin. We're going to be following you, and we really appreciate you joining us. And we know you've probably got a million things to do, including the gym today. So thanks so much for coming in early for us.
Thank you.